What's up, dudes? It's your bestest buddy in the whole frickin' galaxy, Urban Blaster, playing some Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's that free-to-play mobile game because I don't pay for this shit. And then today we're going to be talking a little bit about Colonel Starck. I just got him to 5 stars. I am excited to see how good he does in the dark side territory battles. That's where he's most useful for right now. But Colonel Starck, he's that offensive support who provides critical buffs and removes enemies' turn meters. He's a dark side Empire Imperial support dude. And the one that we're going to be testing out today, he is Gear 11, 7 stars, and it's provided by one of my allies, one of my homies, one of my guildy mates, Darth Merc. And me and him, we roll with the furnaces 50 deep, kicking ass, crushing these raids like paper mache. But let's take a look at Colonel Starck and what he's all about. I've never really looked at this character, but let's take a look and see what he brings, and then take that 7-star Gear 11 Colonel Starck for a test drive. But let's do this. Okay, dudes, here we are. It's Colonel Starck, that Empire Imperial Troopers support dark side character. As I was saying, I did get mine to 5 stars, so I can, start using him in the dark side territory battles. I've never really got to use him. He's just somewhat usable now, but I just want to see, if I should put some more effort into this guy. For sure I'm going to get him up to 7 stars. I want those Imperial probe droid shards. But let's take a look at his abilities. He has that debilitating shot. And this thing deals physical damage to a target enemy and inflicts defense down for 2 turns. If the target was already debuffed, it deals double the damage. So it does the defense down, and if they have the red above their head, it does double the damage. Then he has the scan all wavelengths. This is when Empire allies gain critical chance up and critical damage up for 3 turns. Starck gains 5% turn meter for each Empire ally and each rebel enemy. So you want to be rolling with the Empires. You're going to get your turn meters up to get Krennic churning through some turns. Not Krennic, Starck. Okay, then he has his special. It's the Blizzard for Barrage. This is when he deals physical damage to all enemies, so it's an AoE with a 50% chance to stagger them. Dispels all buffs on the primary target, so it takes the green above their head if you got that yellow circle on your enemy. And for each active Imperial Trooper ally, it deals 10% more damage and reduces the cooldown of this ability by 1. Bam! You could do a barrage, a blizzard for a barrage of these AoEs taking out your enemies. And then he has his unique. This does have a Zeta, but it doesn't look like the Zeta has been applied. But let's see at what level this does, or what it does at this level. All at the end of his turn, Starck recovers 7% health. And while Starck is active, the Imperial Trooper allies have plus 50% armor penetration. Bam! Death Trooper, he's going to be just crushing his enemies with that plus 50% penetration. And if you did have the Zeta on this at the end of each turn, Starck would gain 10% protection and would remove 1% turn meter from all the enemies for each active Empire ally, and it's doubled for Imperial allies. Bam! So if you get that Zeta on there, you're going to be getting protection health protection recoveries at 3%. You're going to remove 1% turn meter for every Empire ally, and it doubles for those Imperial Troopers. Bam, he's looking pretty good. Let's check out where Darth Merc has him. Let's see his stats. A whopping 19,000 health, 27,000 protection, speed at 240, and some critical damage at 216%. I can't wait to test drive this character, put him to the test. But let's go find out what kind of battles or trouble we could get into. Time for a light speed battle.
Okay, dudes, here we are out the Dark Side Battles 9D. We're going to be going after a team of rebels, and as you can see, there's Darth Merc and his 7 stars Gear 11 Colonel Starck. Gonna put this dude to the test. Let's put together a team of Imperial Troopers. Okay, so we'll clear out this squad. We'll throw in, who should we throw in from the Imperial Troopers? Who has a good leadership? Because, as you saw, Colonel Starck does not have leadership abilities. Death Trooper, I don't think he has a leadership. Do any of these frickin' no, we could go with General Veers. Yeah, General Veers is the leader. Crap, not old Daka. Not old Daka. Okay, so we're gonna go with General Veers leader. We're gonna throw in, of course, Stormtrooper, Shore Trooper. Let's see, Death Trooper. And last but not least, should we just go with the... I don't know. Let's go with the Imperial Super Trooper. I believe he's an Imperial Trooper. But, okay, here's the team that we're going to go with. It's a low level of 73,000 points, of galactic points. But let's do this. Let's see if we could, take this 9D down. Okay, here we go. Let's do this shit. Okay, gonna go up a team of rebel scum. Okay, here we are. And up first is that fast Starkey. So we'll go with the we'll debuff these dudes. Crap, I meant put critical chance up, critical damage up on us. There was nobody. It would have debuffed them, but there was no buffs on them. Okay, sorry. I'm just getting used to this character. Who's this going to now? I think it's Veers. Yeah. Nah, I haven't really got to use these Imperial Troopers a whole lot. Some of them I have, some of them I haven't. So here we are with Starkey again. Let's do some AoEs, clearing out our enemies. Oh, and we got 2 staggers, so that's pretty good. There's 2 out of 3 ain't bad to get those staggers on. And Death Trooper will put this pleb of a rebel out of his misery, but he didn't, so we'll frick, this dude's okay, 2 of 3. That was that dude could take some hits, but here we go. We're gonna let's just do some basics for now. Wait till we get to 3 of 3. Now we'll do that. That's, he had a buff on it, a debuff, some red above his head, so that did do double damage, because that was Starkey's debilitating shot, his, basic. So now we'll go, use Veers. We'll, do some Shore Trooper. Got some counters from those, from the Stormtrooper. Okay, so they want to, taunt, so now we'll save his special, so let's, we'll just do his basic, see how hard it hits without a debuff. 8,000, not bad. Now we'll put knock that green off their head. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have saved that, but I didn't. Now we'll go after him. These Imperial Troopers of mine, they're not hitting as hard as I'd like to see them, but we'll see if we can get through the 3rd level. We'll put up those critical chance, critical damage, and critical damage buffs from old Starkey, from his scan at all wavelengths special. Oh, his basic did hit double the damage there. It looked like it was special damage. It was red. Okay, 3 of 3. It's the final encounter. Okay, going up against some of the hard-hitting rebels. There goes the who shot first. Okay, so now we'll bump up our critical damage, critical chance, and we'll Shore Trooper's already taunting, so we'll go after Leia. She's a tough cookie out there. So should we do the AoEs? It deals physical damage to all enemies with a 50% chance to stagger him. It dispels all buffs on the primary target. But Leia has a debuff, so let's use Starkey's basic and let's see how hard it hits. It should do double damage. It did pretty good, pretty good. Oh, so we did Veers' AoE. I've never really did it, but let's see if we can get a death mark on all R2 out there. Oh, it didn't stick. Nobody has a buff, so now we'll see if this there's 5 debuffs above Leia. Let's use Starkey's basic. Oh, that critted, I believe, at 15,000. Okay, we'll take the heat off the rest of the team. Take out Princess Leia. Okay, so now we already have critical chance up. They have some critical chance or damage, critical chances up, so we'll take it off of Han, because we don't want him critting on us. AoE's taking out our enemies. Okay, and it did take that green off of Han's head. So now we'll see if we could take the green off the rest of them with old Death Trooper. Oh, now we'll, who's this? The Imperial Super Trooper. I've never really used him. Let's see what this thing does. It did the, buff immunity, so there's no more green over your head, Han. Okay, so now we got crit chances and stuff, but this also, the scan all wavelengths is special, where it pumps up critical chance, critical damage. It also gains a 5% turn meter for all Empire enemies, allies out there, and for Empire allies out there. So let's see what kind of turn meter we get if we use this. Watch the blue above Starkey's head. Oh, almost gave us 100%, so that's pretty good right there. Especially because we could churn and we want to churn through and get that AoE going. Again and again. Let's see if we could death mark Farm Boy Luke. Bam, we did. He's over. It's done. Veers put it to rest. Victory! We crushed it. I'm liking this Colonel Starck.
Les victory!
Ooh, give me chills.
Okay, dudes, here we are, changing it up a bit. I did make a mistake on that last battle. I did say that, the Imperial Super Trooper was an Imperial Trooper, but he's an Empire Commander. So my bad on that. But here, as you can see, are the Imperial Troopers. In this next battle, we will be taking in Death Trooper. He does have some pretty good stuff on his unique for troopers. I don't have that Zeta, but let's see. While the Death Trooper is active, Imperial Trooper allies have plus 10% health still. Bam! So that's good. Bumping up their healths with those health stills. And let's see who else there is in these Imperial Troopers. Then you got General Veers. He has his leadership ability. He will be our leader. And Empire allies gain 30% offense. Imperial Trooper allies gain 20 speed and gain 10% turn meter whenever they gain a buff. Bam! So you want to be, doing a Starkey. Stark's second special when he does those crit chance crit damage boosts. It puts the green above your head, so you're going to get those bumps from General Veers. Then you got the Short Trooper. He, what does he do? He has on his unique some stuff for Super Troopers, right? Yeah, at the start of each encounter. That's something different. Well, Short Trooper is active. The Imperial Trooper allies have plus 10% max health. So if you have some pretty good health on your Super Troopers, they will get, a plus 10% max health boost right there. And let's see, we will be going in with Stormtrooper. He is only level 71. Should we level him up, dudes? Because I'm looking to reach the, the 2 million GP. So this will only help. Let's see how much to max him out. 85 to 85, close to 4 million. Screw it, we'll do it. Bam. Okay, so he's level 85, 7-star to gear. It looks to be 8. But he does bring on some stuff for the Imperial Troopers also. I believe most of their stuff's on their uniques. Well, Stormtrooper is active. Imperial Trooper allies have plus 30 defense. So I'll bump this one up. Maybe it'll bump up those defense. Defense. Okay, so he is pretty maxed out. Let's see what that does now. Plus 30% defense on, Stormtrooper is active. Bam. Okay. Let's see. We'll keep some of this stuff. I don't want to spend up all my purple mats right now. I know it's for the glory of the video, but, gotta be sensible. And then last but not least, Snow Trooper. He's going to be going in place of, Imperial Super Commando. But let's see, he is a lowly pleb, so he probably won't be doing much, but he does offer some Imperial Trooper boosts. So while Snow Trooper is active, Imperial Trooper allies have plus 20% critical damage. So that's good right there. I could probably bump it up a little bit more, but we're not. I don't have that many mats to be. But maybe on this, because I have heard stuff about his AoE, but I think you need to have a Zeta on it, so I ain't gonna be frickin' doing that one. That's the cooldown thing, and he just goes turn after turn, is from what I hear. You put some crit chance mods on him, crit damage, bam, you're gonna be going AoE after AoE with that dude, from what I've heard. We'll get there. I am working on my Night Sisters. I don't know frickin' why the plan isn't really working out like I thought, but Imperial Troopers are the next team that I'm going to be building up, so I do not regret spending those yellow things on Stormtrooper to get him up to level 85. But let's go take these dudes into battle again and check out old Colonel Starcky again. Okay, dudes, so here we are out at, 9 C dark side battles. Here's Darth Merc and his 7-star Gear 11 Colonel Starky. Gonna take him into battle again, and this time we're taking out... Crap, did I have the First Order Stormtrooper in there too? He does kind of look a little... Yeah, crap, so last battle I took in the frickin' First Order Stormtrooper. I'm a frickin' idiot. Okay. Okay, now they're adding that new Stormtrooper coming out soon, and I should have known he has the... That's why I like this Stormtrooper, because he got that 80s helmet on, not that fancy new fang-dangled one from the latest movies. But we won't be going with the Imperial Super Commando this time, but we will be doing Snow Trooper. Okay, so here we are. We got Colonel Starky out there, and we got General Veers. But let's do this shit. I need me some ghost shards. I need me some yellow thermal detonator thingies. Okay, we are going up against some rebels, so we'll just AoE and staggering our enemies. Bam. The cool thing about that is it is an 8 cooldown, but we have 5 other Imperial Troopers out there, so it should take it down to 2 or 3 cooldowns. I don't know if it counts himself in the mix, but Death Trooper almost put that dude to rest. Stagger this fool. Moving on to 2 of 3. This is going to be too easy. But there's Colonel Starck, the fastest one out there. We have pretty good turn meters now, so we'll just go with this basic, try to put some defense down on some fool. We did, so we'll taunt with the 80 Stormtrooper. Now we'll do some AoEs from General Veers, kicking ass with these AoEs. Oh, we annihilated that dude. Now we'll just go like this. This match isn't really a frickin' challenge. I wish I could do more with some of these wicked characters that I borrow from my allies, but I can't. So we'll save everything for the third round. He was debuffed, so that was Starky's basic, so it did double the damage. That dude didn't even know what the frick hit him. So we'll just save everything for the last round. Oh, bam! 3 of 3. It's the final encounter. Here we go. So we are going up against an OG Han and a Chewbacca. They are gold gear, level 86s, but that's no problems for us. We got Death Trooper taking the heat off the team. Now we'll do the AoE from Snow Trooper and see if we get any crits to get those cooldowns back on that. We got 3 crits, it looked like, so I think maybe we could do it again. But we'll do some, we'll bump up our turn meters and whatnots, throw some green over our head so we kick some ass. Now we'll do some AoE, staggering our enemies. Okay, so old General Veers, maybe we should go after Han and see what we could do. We don't want to do the death marks. We don't have any defeated enemies out there, so they don't got any green above their heads, so we'll just go with his basic Snow Trooper. Those crits didn't do much for his AoE, and but I don't really know the cooldown, so I shouldn't talk much. Oh, he didn't do the defense down all Starky, but he is doing really good damage, so now I'll take the heat off the team, keep Snow Trooper out there alive. So now we did for his AoE that staggers our enemies. That thing, as you can see, it does have an 8 cooldown, but with all those Imperial Troopers out there, it takes away a cooldown for each trooper you have out there. But let's take the debuff. We'll take the taunt off their head and do some stagger the rest of these fools with his AoE. Bam! And now we'll just go after this dude. With the basic, it should annihilate that fool. Uh-oh, short troopers coming into some problems. Okay, so now we'll bump up our critical chances, critical damages. We already had that, but I don't know. So now we'll do some AoEs from General Veers. Okay, now we'll do some AoE staggering our enemies and see if it wipes them all out. Oh, that does crush, plus that stagger is really useful, because with stagger you lose 100% turn meter if damaged by attack, so you just taking away your enemy's turn. So now we'll taunt just because we can. We'll do a death mark on all Chewbacca, and if it doesn't take him out, oh, it just annihilated him. So we are going to end this with the Starck's basic. It should do double the damage because he has a debuff. Bam! 30,000 to put the nail in the coffin. Victory!
Yeah! Victory!
Okay, dude, so we had a little bit of fun with, you know, good old Colonel Starck, all Starky, and, you know, I really like that character. He brings a lot for the, you know, the Imperial Troopers. I am, excited to start working on those dudes after seeing Colonel Starck. I am working on getting my Colonel Starck 2 6 stars, and then I'll gear him up as I work on him, so hopefully he will be, you know, frickin' at least gear 11 by the time I get him to 7 stars. And the great thing about him, he is great for, of course he's required for Darkside territory battles to get those probe droid shards. But I think he'll make a great addition to an Imperial Trooper squad. But they should kick ass in, you know, the territory wars. I am loving those things, kicking ass out there, or trying to, you know, how it is when you're not even at 2 million GP. But I'm almost there. I should be there probably by the end of this week. But, you know, a big shout out to Darth Merc. I did get a chance to play with the 7-star Gear 11 Colonel Starkey. Put him in some battles, kick some ass because he's too powerful for these, you know, these dark side battles. I wish I could do more with these dudes, but I'll get there with my own. I just like test driving them, checking them out. I did enjoy doing this video because it, you know, it helped me to, you know, just look into those Imperial Troopers. I have heard that they are a fun team to run. I'm hoping to run them soon. But a big shout out to Darth Merc. He is in the guild that I am. We roll with the furnaces, 50 deep, kicking ass, and taking names, you know, letting God sort them out, whatnots, and all the frickety fracks. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and go get you a Colonel Starkey.